I have in my entire academic life gotten up and been energized to go to do something to address a problem that needed to be fixed, to look after a patient that maybe I could make a difference in their life, to talk to a parent when the end was near in sight for their child and know that I could help them get through this terrible event. And making a difference is what my parents brought me up to believe in. You know, when you're at medical school, everything looks so interesting and it's very hard to choose. But pediatrics really meant something to me in that, first of all, if you can really improve the health outcomes for a child, they're going to live another 50, 60, 70 years. My undergraduate degree is in microbiology and my master's degree is in microbiology immunology. So it just made sense after I'd finished my pediatric training to do pediatric infectious diseases, and it felt like coming home. It's about all of the issues around germs and bacteria and all of that, and viruses and how they affect us and how we can save people's lives by correctly making the diagnosis, doing the right interventions, doing them in a timely fashion, and also working on prevention, which is where vaccines come in. When I was offered the post to be Dean of Medicine, I really felt that faculties of medicine needed to be accountable to the taxpayers and the society that they were serving, and that we needed to listen to them and address their needs, the social accountability aspect. And at the time, and I'm not exaggerating, they almost laughed me out of the room. I really felt we needed to be accountable to the society that we were serving, and that's part of what you do as a physician. And it's now an accreditation standard for faculties of medicine across the country. Microresearch is one of those things that just came out of nowhere. We had gone to Africa as a very small part of a big IDRC grant that we were to try to grow research capacity at Embryo University of Science and Technology for the Faculty of Medicine. It was a tiny little piece. We've trained over 1,100 people, more than 150 projects that are up and running and questions being answered. 42 of them have been finished, many publications, and they've changed health policy and practice in these countries. And then it was so good that the Nova Scotia Health Authority and the IWK Health Authority asked us, why are you not doing this in Nova Scotia? So we've moved it to Nova Scotia as well. I really have set out my entire academic career to solve problems that I saw, things that needed to get fixed. My family made all the difference for me. I had a heavy job to do, and every time when I would go home at night, there would be my husband and our 2 kids, and I think that was my life-saving for that. So I could have had the most horrible, difficult, hard day at work, and I came home to something else. I came home to restore my soul. I was totally surprised when I received the email to say that I was going to be given this award by the Discovery Center for the Wall of Fame. This is not something I had ever anticipated receiving. It's a great honor to be on that wall with so many other great scientists from Nova Scotia, and it was just a surprise. One never expects these kinds of awards. It's not something that you apply for. It's something that's given, and when it's given by people who know you as a person, who know you across your life, it becomes even more important than when you're given it and it's something that you expected to receive, like an award for a great paper that you wrote or something like that. This is far different. This is like colleagues and friends saying, you deserve this for the work that you've done. I've never done that work for any kinds of accolades, but I did the work because I thought it needed to be done. And to be recognized that I've done a good job doing that really means something to me.